Whew, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on around here? Let's get a little light in here. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Whew, what is going on, good people? That's a little too bright. Ah, that'll do for now. Ah, what is going on, good people? I am just scrolling around. We get a chance to digest today's news. Got the tequila tonight. Last minute preparations. Michelle, are you getting nervous? Are you getting excited, nervous? How you feeling? Cashmere, getting ready. Yeah, everybody get ready to spend that derby money. hmm Cheers. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Where do y'all want to get started tonight? Because we're gonna that Quinn Sislinski news came out today. What y'all think about that? What you what do I gotta bring up uh do I gotta bring up Kentucky's new transfer from Iowa? um Pinging off the walls, not able to focus. Are you worried about forgetting something? Hold on. Let me go down the list. Let me go down the list and say what's up to everybody. Get some Rams fans in here. This is me. Bradley's in here, getting ready to go. Bickett's in here, ready to go. Antron's in here. Fine, let's get this night started, no doubt. Cashmere, what you doing, man? Getting set up. You know it, no doubt. Last minute prep. I know it. Listen, I know how that gets. No, I didn't pull out the tequila, but we celebrating anyway. Mm, mm. CJ3K, where do we start? Do we start off with Quinn Sislinski? I'm on time tonight. Yeah, I'm on time tonight too. Louisville needs a 6'5" combo guard. Combo what? They need another 2-3 to replace Quinn. I told y'all stop worrying about the positions and go get players. Quinn, a baseball coach. Baseball coach got that. He got it moved, didn't he? Baseball coach opened his mouth, started making a little sense, went viral. That viral attention on Kentucky, it'll start making people look bad. When people around the country take notice, and everybody took notice. I'm catching up right now. KRD Carr, what's good? What's going on? KRD, what do you think? What do you think with the Quinn situation? Mm-mm-mm. Was the Quinn situation inevitable? Hi, Lauren. What are you doing? Lauren, we need to get ready to start doing some four pegs planning committee. He can leave like them, but if you feel like you need to leave, you definitely. I agree with that part of it. ATL Live, listen, that's awesome, Curtis. What's going on? What up, born and raised in the Ville, long time Lions fan. So, listen, don't get me started. You see, Kerryon Johnson got cut, or is he's about to get released? Did you know that? Orlando, did you know that Kerryon Johnson is about to get released? That's a surprise. Yes, I'm worried I will forget someone's Mother's Day. Yeah, let it go. Michelle, vacation is vacation, mentally and physically. Listen, I got out of my whole routine. I started back the other day, making sure I do the dishes or at least soaking the dishes. And I'm telling you, y'all, my chi my chi for the last couple of days. It has been terrific. Just a nice rhythm. But I got out of some of my bad habits and worrying about things because the worrying was taking like time out of not real worrying, but just wondering and thinking about overthinking a bunch of stuff. So I've been in the process of rebalancing myself, and it's been awesome. Don't worry about forgetting things. Don't do it. Don't do it. It'll rob you of your peace. Guaranteed. Quinn transfer is good for both sides, in my opinion. Quinn can flourish somewhere with playing time, and now we got an extra scholarship. Kyler Holt is very mature of you. Back behind enemy lines. Oh, from Disney World. Okay. Safe trip. That means you made it. Made it home. Congratulations on safe trip. Hey, Jocelyn, what's going on? We're gonna talk last minute prep. Yeah. Listen, Cashmere, I know. Listen, all you gotta do is write down what you know, write down what you know you need, get the list together, go to work. Mm, mm. I'm going to miss Quinn's energy off, on and off the floor. I think we need the right decision since we're crowded at the position. I wish him the best 100%. All you can do is ask a dude to come here and give it what give it what you can. Fans are panicking about Quinn. Our whole fan base needs therapy. Here's the thing, Jocelyn. Listen, they weren't panicked about it from 10 to about 3. The panic comes outside of listen, from about 10 o'clock to about 3 o'clock. That's the window that people are cool. I don't know what happens, but sometime after 3, it just turns into a big panic fest. That's the rotation. I don't know what happens around that time. I like Quinn. I love what Coach Mack had to say. Yeah, of course. Like he loved Coach Mack. He did love Coach Mack. Oh, we got a new account right here. This is a new name I haven't seen in here. Whoever did that, nice one. That's a nice one. Quinn was either going to sit the bench or transfer. Nothing against him. I wasn't playing at 3 or the 4. Yeah, not at all. Hold on. Joe, how's it going? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Lauren, I'm just not seeing this. Just waiting to hear from the CEO of the planning committee. Fair enough. I'll miss Louisville Love Media. Oh, Joe, yeah, how's it going? It was a good tomorrow for graduation. You're good, Joe. Listen. I'm glad I went to the field hockey game. I'm glad I met you on that cold gray morning, sitting up in the standing up in the corner spot. Yeah. I did. I had a good time. Like I said, listen. Wait, Joe? Are you fully down south now? Because I remember you were just ready to pack up and get out of that cold weather. Have you just made the transition? Mm. Hey Marie, what's going on? The panic comes from local talking heads. Twitter spins yeah. Q becomes an All-American the moment he leaves. And Will, we're gonna have to have a conversation, Will. We may have to address something, Will. Mm. That's funny. Quinn had the energy, no doubt. Going to miss. Okay, let me catch up. Who's going to rate Quinn's attitude on the court? I think we need some more attitudes. Like Quinn, Quinn's attitude is helpful, but it wasn't going to help unless Quinn got everybody else with the attitude. So that's the problem. We need more of those ASAP. Not cool, cool guy. And I was cool guy, so I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I know, it needs more intensity. Oh, I thought. Look, I was worried. I thought my sign went out, y'all. Who's gonna replace Quinn's attitude? They listen. A lot of them better. No panic button. Him just leaving. Good kid who played hard. People rooted for him. Yeah, and they still listen. Listen, I told Steve today, 20 years ago, I came in with Travis. Listen, if you come in with 5 guys, and Steve made this point, while people are saying, you had the Super Six and 3 of them are already gone. Okay, if 3 of them are gone, what if one, David Johnson, gets drafted in the first round or early second? What if 2, Sam Williams gets drafted in the late first or early second? 3, what if Jalen Withers? So that means you had a class of the Super Six and 3 transferred and 3 going to be in the league. That's a damn good class. Right? Right? If you recruit 6 guys under all the investigation in the world, see, don't let people do that to you. Don't let people forget to add the most important thing. We weren't supposed to be able to do anything under the NCAA cloud and all that crap and that Super Six class that pissed everybody off because we celebrated. I'm telling you, y'all, I see it. They're looking to pick apart everything. That was a miracle class. That was a miracle class. That was Louisville's getting, they probably going to get 2 years. 2 years tournament ban. Nobody thought we got a McDonald's All-American out of that group. David Johnson's awesome. What are y'all talking about? Don't let people do that to you. Don't let them do that. That was a class. Matt came in, got that Super Six, closed it out with Aiden. Kentucky was recruiting Aiden. You crazy? He came in, put that class together. 3 pan out, 3 don't. And we're not even talking about not panning out. We're talking about transfers. We're talking about, some people develop, it's 2021. Transfers come in and go. So somebody's saying, you're not counting David Johnson. Now you're saying, oh, Super Six, there's only 2 left. Okay, so we're gonna penalize the Super Six because David Johnson is on his way to the NBA? How stupid is that? How stupid. What's going on, Albert C? Welcome. Appreciate supporting the channel too as well. Wait, okay, Will, what did I listen, did I get too worked up? Did y'all lose track? Will said, I'm confused about what we're discussing. We were discussing Quinn, but the Quinn conversation was turning into the Super Six not panning out. And if you get 3 out of 6, 3 transfer and 3 go to the league, that sounds like a good damn class. Jesus Lord, what do you want around here? Under an FBI investigation, you'll never be able to recruit. Max is going to need 3 years before this whole program is going to fall apart. Just Jesus Christ. Yes, Florida Florida celebration. Okay. Happy sinkhole day. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Jordan. If you're a car, you're not a car lifelong thing. Get in, peace out. Are you talking about just the fan part of it or the Quinn Sislinski part of it? Yeah, congratulations if you made it down for LSA. Right, Charles. Last week it was who's going to play point guard. Look, they're over there at Cat West. Maven said, Jared West, just sticking words in my mouth, taking shit out of context, God. I'm going to come back. Remind me to circle back around to the Cat West situation. Please. Don't let me forget about that. Okay, sorry. Listen, well, I probably I probably just went off on it in a tributary. Matt Cross. Matt Cross was stuffing his stats. He only played 14 games. Started 9. It actually makes me think JJ and Withers have stepped up. I guarantee it. Did you hear about the Louisville alumni basketball team is forming to play at TBD? No, I did not hear about that. But I don't want my Louisville alumni team playing in that at all. I don't like the transfer stuff. Turning the kids into a bunch of quitters. I know they're all looking for better situations. I don't like it by nature, but here's the thing. It'll start dying back down. Like right now, everybody's just extra emotional. Or if it doesn't die back down, stuff changes. I know what you're saying, Sean. I know what you're saying. And I'm not going to label them quitters, but the freedom of movement to better situations and better jobs, I don't like holding on. Like, I don't like coaches being able to move and the kids not being able to move. Because that, you know what that turns the coaches into non-committed, employees. So I just don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't like anybody just moving crazy, but I don't want some people to be able to do it. Or say you're like somebody in Kentucky who can get a waiver pushed through, so nobody else gets their transfers. But if you got Mitch Barnhart, you can all of a sudden get your waiver approved, and then some schools can't. That's why you got to open it up, because it just reeks of it's how KHSAA has gotten in so much trouble, gotten a bad rap. When they selectively approve transfers, it just reeks of corruption. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word. It just started something great with a little basketball. I listen. The assistant coach conversation is awesome. And what I've heard and read, it sounds awesome. If people transfer because they have a better place to spot, why we complaining that Quinn be happy? Listen, I can have both conversations. I wouldn't get mad. Hold on. Okay. I can do the Quinn stick and tough it out and get better. I can also do the it's some handful. Again, if Roosevelt Wheeler can play, it's gonna bump everybody down. It's gonna start a real traffic jam. If Roosevelt Wheeler can play, it's gonna be a real traffic jam. So I do know what you're saying. According to his social media, our program is still imploding. Been imploding for the last 4 years. Like I said, just listen. Imploded under Padgett, imploded under Mac. Mac came back and he was kicking. Do y'all realize Mac had the Duke's most talented team in history on the ropes? Listen, yeah, like the Super Six slander. Like that's people who are addicted to finding the problem. Well, look, y'all know I always say it. They got a problem for every solution. You literally are addicted to it. And then add the fact that I think I irritate some of their spirits, so there's the personal element too, which again we will get to. Just because they transfer doesn't mean they weren't. Yeah, right. They listen, again, it's not like the guys didn't have the talent. Did you think Aiden had talent? Yes. Was he developing as fast as he needed to? No. Do you think Josh Nickelberry had hellified talent? Yes. Some people get it quicker. In 2020, 2021, you don't have 4 years to get it. Not with transfer markets opening up like this. Yeah, right. Who's going to play PG? Well, maybe the number one JUCO player in all of junior college. Right. Possibly. Or maybe the dude that was second in the conference in assists last year. How far do you think the team will make it tournament? I don't even go that far. Christopher, I don't go that far. That's an impossible prediction. Okay, Christopher. In my profession, you kind of got to stay away from that comment, right? Again, we will revisit that because this is important. So yeah, I'll stay away from that prediction. Can you share what you heard about the new assistant? No, I mean, like what in particular, or you mean again, the guy's name, Jody Demling. Jody Demling put it out a couple of days ago. A guy Louisville may be interested in. His name is Ross McMain or McMains, right? Jody said, there's maybe some back and forth conversation, mutual interest. I know this guy he ran prep, NBA prep, draft prep camps for Bill Duffy. When you're running draft prep camps, that means you're an expert. He worked for the Sacramento Kings instantly in the player development department of the Sacramento Kings. G League, New York Knicks, assistant coach for the New Zealand national team. I mean, dude, if you land him, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate. And unapologetically celebrate. Had to throw in, why haven't we heard from Mac earlier? His silence has been go. Listen, and he put the video. He said, this is our theme. We work in silence. We are working in silence. That is his team theme. We don't have to talk. Like, listen, while y'all waiting for Coach Mac, just be here at 11 o'clock. Just be on 93.9 at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's all you got to do. Mac will be here when he's damn good and ready. But in the meantime, y'all think while you waiting on Mac to tell you something, you think what I'm telling you ain't 1 centimeter away from what Mac's going to tell you? Y'all do realize I'm an expert in this stuff. In the most humble way possible. I am an expert in this stuff. He's going to tell you what I'm telling you until we know something about it. I think pretty soon. I think generally soon. Jordan. Cinco de Mayo is dedicated to Jordan, everybody. Salute, sir. This is your night. Listen, Jordan, you're far too kind. Actually, Jordan, because of your support for the channel, I'm going to take a bigger sip. And since you're here, the smoke is going to come a little faster now. Everybody, please send a shout out to Jordan Chase. Yeah, he's going to make this night extra fun. Someone better bring Q's fire. I agree. I'm catching up. At this point. Actions are definitely louder. That's what you need. We need to be mad at the NCAA. It's not on Duke, but don't even get us started on that. Who sent me that Zion thing the other day? You know what? It's still in my Facebook inbox. I'll go find it real quick. I don't want to click on it crazy because a lot of Facebook little fake stuff is going around. Who sent it? Brian. I think Brian sent it. Did you send that to me, Brian? Okay, it wasn't Brian who sent it. Hold on. Yeah, Jeff. Jeff did. Jeff, Dr. J. Warford. We'll come back to it right here. Brand. This is for Jocelyn in particular. Desktop right here. 5. Listen. Shot 1 is Zion's house. Shot 2 is Zion's house when he went to Duke. This is the house he lived in while playing for Duke, okay? And this is not being investigated. That's the house. Listen, that's where he laid his head at, y'all, when he played at Duke. This shit's incredible. You can't make this up. Look at the house on the top and look at the house on the bottom. You don't have to justify that house. Look at that house, y'all. Look at the house he was living in. Think about it. He was coming home after a tough day of practice to that house on the bottom, a college basketball player. He was coming home to that house in the top. And he signed with Duke University and started coming home to the house on the bottom every night. That's where he laid his head, in the house at the bottom, while he played for Duke. That ain't worth investigating. Oh, Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Oh my God. Is that not incredible? Is that not incredible? Is that not incredible? My God. Jordan got me pumped up tonight. Right. What do you want Mac to say? Yeah, Jordan's I'm sorry. Jordan. Yeah, Quinn Sislinski is a tough competitor. He felt like he would get better opportunities elsewhere, so we hated to see him go, but we respect his decision. He had to do what's best for him. Well, what about Josh? Well, Josh is looking for more minutes. He thinks he needs to develop more at the 2-guard spot, and he feels like he's a pure 2-guard, and he was kind of slow making the transition to point guard, and he thinks he'll have some more opportunity to be a combo guard at LaSalle. So he chose to do that. Aiden, tough run. Okay. Assistant coaches felt like we just needed to make improvements for the team. Get a new set of eyes. Sometimes you need a new set of ears. But I'm happy for my coaches. I appreciate their 3 years they gave me. Okay, we're bringing in a guy. This is what we felt like. Our recruiting. This maybe a new set of eyes on the offensive end. A new coach who's kind of innovative, and we don't want to get stale, and we want to be ahead of the curve as a university. And our goal is to win national championships, and we feel like we need to make some adjustments to get us closer to our goal. And what else do you want to know? Then he's going to say, didn't Marcus tell y'all this already? Did y'all have to put me in front of a microphone? A decent track record. A decent track record for sure. And that's going to become a part of the show too here. Be thankful Mac is not talking because right, just get it done. Just get it. Listen, again, April jumped in here and saw that house. Way to go, Jordan. Yes, Jordan. Yeah, I appreciate y'all giving Jordan a shout out. Yeah, Jordan's going to get it worked up now. Attaboy Jordan for Frontman James. That's what I'm saying. Don't be mad. Stop us, no doubt. I have it. Bang. Let's go. It's that okay. If that's not obvious, I don't know what is. Right. That was his instant move. Listen, I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cat, "Yo, home, smell you later. Looked at my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne, the Zion of Duke." That was the house he moved to down in Duke. That's like a $2.8 million house. He lived there. They got Cadillac Escalade. And God, Lord have mercy. Did they go down there and buy Cadillac trucks instantly? Did you see? Zion was driving like a matte black Land Cruiser at Duke. Something stupid. They literally put the dude in jail who said he got evidence on it. My God. And y'all believe Katina Powell's ledger. Oh, it's just the location, right? Nothing to see here. He just caught, he got a good, he got a good interest rate. He must have been working with Derek A. Stewart. Yeah, he definitely, he was working with Derek A. Stewart. That's how he got a good deal on that house. Yes. Sounds very Reggie Bush like, indeed. I don't know I don't know who got pissed off to have them go after USC like that. Pissed me off. Zion earned a whole paycheck and dude, he was still an employee. Oh, I mean, broke every rule under the sun. Broke every rule under the sun. Robbie, thank everybody. Listen, Jordan with the shout outs. It was split into 5 apart. Right. He was probably renting out rooms to his teammates, y'all. He was probably saying, Cam Reddish, instead of spending $800 on rent near campus, throw me 5 and you can take one of these rooms. I don't even go to them no way. He probably got an outhouse in the back that somebody paid to rent out. I bet 2 other players rented out something over there. I bet you. But just for pocket money. Just for pocket money. Let me catch up with everybody. Split into 5 points. That's a great thought, Anthony. Tell him to cool off. Diener just want content. No matter what. He wants people talking. Hold on, I'm catch up, y'all. Don't forget the number 6. Oh God, the sky is falling. Twitter all the time. Alicia, L freaking Ellis. He was on Louisville Live too. He sounded like he was ready to just get down to business. Coming for the number 8. Definitely time for me to go to bed. See you soon. Good night, April. We are Louisville, no doubt. L. Ellis hasn't even been up here, y'all. The number 1 JUCO player or point guard in the country hasn't even been on this campus. He's like, it's Louisville. What you mean? What are you most excited about? Getting to the Yum Center. I want to get on that court. Period. Like, give me a break. Do I got to tell y'all this? I don't know why I have to keep telling y'all this. Zion wasn't even hiding. His mom wasn't hiding. Dad wasn't hiding. He wasn't hiding. Shaman's Irex, maybe uncomfortable at first, but change is always, new territories are always uncomfortable. I mean, I say that on here, but new things are uncomfortable for me too. I was uncomfortable at Kohl's, returning Amazon packages. So y'all know I'm different. The local media, here I'm in ATL, Southern Music, forward transfer. At West, All American skill forward lead. Cards Exodus. Curtis. I'm gonna add something to that. Right. And you'd still be crapping on the Super Six. Get the shoe companies out of here. Frontman James. Side eye from the wife, Dawn. love. Listen, you get my full attention in the new studio. We need a studio name. I don't have a studio name. Oh no. Hold on. I need to put Jordan's name up here. Jordan, when I get my letters, you listen, your support of the channel is going up there. But I gotta get letters because I can't even put nothing up there. Jesus, send me some more letters. But I do appreciate this. Yeah, Frontman James, I do appreciate that. You definitely get the forward eye, you get the contact, and you get the cheers. Cheers. Happy Cinco de Mayo. NCAA investigates what they want to investigate. Coach K probably picked out the damn. Yeah, look, period. Y'all saw it. New nickname, the landlord Zion. That's funny. He didn't need pocket money with a house like that. Right. He probably had a chef in there. We still writing cursive? Yeah, listen. Who can write the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog? Who can write that in cursive and not screw up a word or a letter? I wonder how many of y'all can do that. Hold on. The studio suggested name, maybe the Cards. No, that's too difficult to say. What can I name the studio? That's too tough. And if it gets Coach K will retire, I guarantee it, Jocelyn. I guarantee it. That's a great point. Live from Studio M. Let's do it in Morse code. Boop, boop, boop. No, was it boop, 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 boop. Come on, you got to know that, D. Maybe it's America, dude. Yeah, I need more or less. I can't listen. I couldn't even put like Midnights with Maven up there. I needed more letters to even do that, so that sucked. Actually, come on, y'all. Wait, who? I don't know who had the. Hold on. I shouldn't be doing it because somebody made a joke about it. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Sorry. Is that still bothering? Is the change in color bothering y'all? Because I want to leave it on a certain color, but we'll do that for a second. Don't let it disturb your eyes too much. Michelle says I can do it right in cursive. The Red Lounge, I like that. the red. Are we getting an era where the coach can't see players? Potential. So I don't think he cut him. I think he's just putting in the best players. I think he's just putting in the best players. Like, seriously. Hold on, y'all. Because now I feel terrible. That driving me crazy. That's going way too fast for me. Jesus, y'all. That was driving me crazy. Robbie still working Cardinal Life. Hold on, I'm almost caught up. Live from the deck, all things cars. Ooh. Live from the deck. You can't stop us, no doubt. Quinn took his. No, I don't think so, Bigot. I no, he's not built like that. He's not built like that. Because he almost rumor has it, he almost did it early on. He came back and tried to tough it out, kind of probably looked around the room and was just like, yeah, my clock ain't gonna be where it needs to be. That's the word. Anybody this late? I have too much. I don't even want Lonnie. That's the joke we made on the show today. I'm scared to take a player this late. If he's top 20 transfers, yeah, I know what you're saying. New generation don't step up the competition, so transfer is the thing working for them, and it's working. Listen, you got to think everybody just saw a dude leave Kentucky and look like one of the most impressive guards in the whole league. So everybody thinks they're going to be the next Johnny Juzang. What's going on, William? You just now getting in here? Live from the deck was yeah. I do like that idea too. I want Louisville, man. Yeah. I need some one leg dunkers too. That's a big thing for me. You gotta be able to jump on one leg. Lloyd Spence, what's going on? He kept hanging out from the Facebook era or the area. So yeah, between Coach Mack and think y'all have to appreciate this too. Coach Mack is in a position where he knows everything he's gonna be. He doesn't have established Hall of Fame. He could do a Hall of Fame moves, but nobody's gonna give him because they're not judging him on the moves he's making. They're judging him against careers that took 50 years to make, which is but he's still ballsy enough to make these moves. Like, listen, the moves he's made already take balls. Like the Cal video took stones, y'all. Y'all know it. Y'all know that took stones. Y'all know his videos is now you can't leave. You know, listen, that little shrug when just all his moves are strong. Even if you don't like them. The reason, you know what? The reason his kids didn't transfer instantly, like throw up their hands in the air, is because he's making strong decisions, strong moves, strong leadership. You don't agree with that, but when you got strong leadership, you believe in the system, you believe in the program. That's why people ain't running around whining. That's why you don't get a bunch of leaks about how everybody's unhappy. Sam don't look like he's blaming anybody. Even Quinn, he didn't look like he's blaming anybody. We used to judge guys by this. Oh. Wait a minute. What do you mean by that? We used to judge guys by their ceiling because I think I do both. Listen, if I think Coach Mack is a good leader and a good motivator, I judge them by their ceiling. Now, if I thought Coach Mack didn't know what he was doing, I judge by the floor. But I think he knows what he's doing. So that's why I'm comfortable saying ceilings. I think he needed a new set of eyes in the development. But every coach needs good assistants. Every coach needs awesome assistants. Don't make Mac any different. You lose a good assistant. You lose a good assistant, and you have, y'all realize Kentucky had 2 of the top 7 players in all of the United States of America. Repeat, Kentucky last year had 2 of the top 7 players in America and 4 or 5 of the top 60. They went 9-17 because they lost a good assistant coach. Okay, smoke time. Albert, this is particularly for you, and this is particularly for Jordan, because Jordan comes to the channel because he wants to know the details. So Jordan, and Albert, and everybody else listening, 2.5 years ago, 2.5 years ago, we started watching the Super 6 commitments. 2.5 years ago. I was talking about the ceilings. So that's why you got my attention, Albert. I was talking about the ceilings of kids. Body type, IQ, size, frame, ceiling versus floor. 2.5 years ago, I was asked about Quinn Sislinski, either asked or I was telling people about Quinn Sislinski, right? You know what I said? I said, who's that kid out of Butler? Could play, big kid, could play, knew how to use his body. I said Quinn Sislinski, his ceiling was kind of like the Gordon Hayward style. It took him a while to get his shot off, but he could play. Like I said, big, strong, fast, could play. Not overly athletic, but not under athletic. So I said the conversation, Gordon Hayward. But this is what I said. I said, I am scared about his foot speed, though. I said, this is 2.5 years ago. I said, Quinn's going to be able to get his shot off. I can tell he can play. I'm worried about his foot speed if he can keep up with everybody. If Quinn can, if he has the foot speed, his ceiling, is that style, right? Y'all follow me, right? Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick catch up. So y'all pardon me if I don't read them all. Listen live from 5, not 5:11. New York, just got to the hotel. Okay, William, I'm gonna catch up with that fight. So we're looking at he's gonna take his time, just like he's doing with assistant coaches. With this info, Taylor got paid. Yes. Maybe 2 scholarships open. Yes. Have an announcement. My birthday is Saturday. Just saying, put it out there, Jocelyn. I heard Jerry Eve saying something about saying that's not true. That's not true. That's muckraking. That's not true. That's another thing, trying to incite some panic. Court revelation. We are old impact player. I agree with that too. Yes, both have Flying 5 studios. I like that. Ground ceiling. Okay. Jocelyn, mine is Friday. Oh, Marie. Okay, we got birthdays coming up. Very happy with Mac. Okay, I'm catching right on up, y'all, because I want to make this point with everybody's attention. Listen, even Beard for Texas went and put together a big time mega staff. Like if you're smart, that's what you do. Late surprise, neither. I'll pass. That's a good point. Test the kids. I'm happy with MAGA changes. Listen, you complain? Yeah, Sarah. That's Sarah. Sarah, listen, if that happened, it would be because he paid him to leave. Listen, if that happened, it would be because he literally went to his family and convinced them to leave. Y'all know Coach E's be bitey sometimes. So ceiling floor. I said he has the Gordon Hayward kind of style. And as soon as I said that, I saw somebody from over at Cat West. I remember their reaction when I was back describing. I remember their reaction. And think about this. You know what they did over at Cat West today? If y'all are listening, you know what they did at Cat West today? They got the sound of me 2.5 years ago, chopped it up, and said, "Oh, maybe comparing Quinn to Gordon Hayward," or you just put the quick tight sound of Quinn Sislinski, Gordon Hayward, and no context. Not when I say his foot speed. If he doesn't have the foot speed to keep up, I don't know how successful he can be. So like, you go back, you actually have people going back 2.5 years to get my sound of comparing, not even comparing, of talking about Quinn Sislinski as a ceiling of his style being like Gordon Hayward at Butler. And guess where they're talking about him going right now? Butler. That was the first comparison I made, right? So like, imagine being in my shoes, right? And you hear somebody chopping, if you hear somebody like chopping and screwing up your words, right? Hold on. Listen. Imagine me sitting around, like really, breaking down guys' styles and being an expert at this thing, right? And imagine people playing with my sound, taking that out of context. Look, this dude right here, Jordan. This is the dude who's chopping up my sound and misrepresenting me. That dude right there. That's what he's doing. Listen, taking all my sound. Look, he did it to mine. He did it to Mark Blakenbaker. That's the dude who's sitting around trolling Louisville. Y'all see what I got to deal with? Y'all see what I got to deal with? Cheers. Cheers. Actually, what's that say? Cheers to making magic with Marcus. Enox. That's what I got to deal with. I got to deal with me trying to educate people on some players and their ceiling, and them using my sound 2.5 years later. Using interns to go find the time when Marcus said he's a Gordon Hayward type, but I worry about his foot speed. But cut off the part where he say I worry about his foot speed and just say Quinn Sislinski's a Gordon Hayward type. That's what I got to deal with. Right? Listen. Yeah, I heard that today. LS feels like insulted USC didn't recruit him. I think we got a guy, Mark. Listen, I do too. Sarah, do not screenshot that. Sarah, listen. This is Midnights with Marcus, baby. You come here for honesty. I give you honesty, but you don't have to carry on the smoke. And the next. And here's the thing, Sarah. Somebody sent that to me. Listen, somebody was irritated with what he was saying about me the other day, and they sent it to me. Look, Sarah, I hadn't even seen it before. But yeah, like now, like I gotta answer to that guy saying, using my sound out of context on Quinn Sislinski on a daily basis. I got a 2-hour show. 93.9. I don't even have the time to use people's sound, cut it up. Like, do you know how silly I could make somebody look using all this silly sound they use? Listen, I could make a whole summer worth of radio off of their opinions on Keitrell Clark, and Carly Jones. I could make a summer worth of sound if I got Brian Hall, who's not interested in doing that. Look, Lord knows, I mean, if I got an intern, the intern would be miserable, because I'd say, go get every piece of sound every time they mention Keitrell Clark and Carly Jones. I'll play that sound every 5 minutes for the rest of the year. People would sound like the stupidest sports people on the planet if I felt like doing that. Like if I was determined to try to make people look bad, I could do it. So you understand why I'm saying, like, I'm not gonna sit around and pick up their sound and stuff like that. But that's what they do to me. They go back and get an opinion, or not even opinion, I don't want to say comparison, because I wasn't comparing him. I was saying a ceiling for Quinn would be like Gordon Hayward, but I worry about his foot speed. And development. I didn't count on Matt Cross transferring in. Yeah, Sarah, you don't want to be screenshotting that. Yeah, listen, because I stay focused. Y'all see the you just gotta stay focused on your job and doing your thing. And I'm like, how do y'all have that much attention on what me and Steve say? Or myself and Steve and Blake and Baker? Like, how can you put that much attention? Like, are you even watching sports? Or are you just watching us and talking about what we say? I'm a lot of times, y'all, I'm literally baffled. I'm literally baffled at how much attention can be directed at two people who just love sports and love Louisville. And Blake and Baker, he loves talking sports. Steve loves talking sports and Louisville sports, and Marcus, like, what do y'all think I do? And again, do y'all realize this happened today on the Diener show? Dan Issel is the all-time leading scorer in Kentucky history. They started calling out numbers today, right? And they called out my scoring versus Dan Issel scoring. And he's a Hall of Famer. And I'm only 514 points behind him in all-time scoring. And I was like, damn, I should have shot more. But again, my point to that is, I'm an expert at a lot of this stuff. I am an expert. Like, I know this stuff like the back of my hand. And to have somebody using my sound and clipping it up for a fart joke, it's like I'm literally baffled. I am baffled by it. No, Enzo, that. Listen, because you get me. You can tell it's me. You could listen. That's why. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Listen, that's why anybody who does this, not I don't want to say anybody. Steve comes in. Steve knows I'm not. I never put it this way. I don't close doors behind me. If I get a door open, you want to come in, come in. We'll team up. We'll do it. I'm not holding anybody's hand. Steve Rummage. The door was open. He got in there, sat down. He went to work. And I don't like everybody gets to see an authentic me other than a little censorship or non-censorship. Robbie, you out on this one? Albert, hold on. Let me catch up real quick. This kid, I wouldn't wish I ain't right. We changed the format from seeing. Listen, I always say like, leave me alone. Like, go watch the games. Go watch the games. Come up with your own opinions. Talk about it. Stop taking my sound. Stop taking Blake and Baker's sound. Stop taking everybody's sound. Formulate your own opinions. Go get national guests. Like work. Quit using our sound for jokes. I do have an L Club membership. I'm pretty sure I do. I do enjoy working there though. With all that being said, Orlando, I'm glad you did enjoy it. Get rid of one guy. D-Grace, listen, I love working at the studio still. Let's not forget that. Like I said, there are some irritating things, but no, Issa's the man. He's a legend. Yeah, Robbie, this is the real life version of me type stuff. But yeah, you get the point. So there's the Quinn. There's the Quinn conversation. Did I miss anything? The Quinn conversation, the assistant coach conversation. Listen, y'all. If he lands this assistant coach, y'all, it's on. It's on. If he lands this assistant coach, it's on. I'm going to be pumped about it. I'm going to be so pumped. Assistant coach. And I don't know if y'all heard this show today. I just thought about it. With the Kenny Johnson news, I really want y'all to think about this. You have basically been lied to about the media, or you've been lied to by the media about Kenny Johnson's alleged guilt. You not lied to. You have been manipulated. FBI was dying to get them to get him to say that Louisville paid him. He didn't. He told you, who do you fight for? As far as what? Who do I fight for with what? Is on this Saturday? Frank, are you talking about Saturday? Who sent you? Listen. Bowen Sr. had to admit to affairs. Think about this. Y'all will say a coach is lying because he had an affair. That automatically makes someone a liar for the rest of his life. But Brian Bowen Sr. had to admit to affairs on recruiting trips, and y'all still want to take his word that Kenny Johnson paid him. That's ludicrous. That's insane. No apologies. Smearing. But again, I want you all, I want you all to appreciate what just happened as far as the story and the salaciousness and the exaggeration. Appreciate what you all just saw, and then admit that all, this is people's agendas and not the what really happened. And the stuff came out about Rick, and the stuff is coming out about Kenny, and the stuff is coming out about, like, all those dudes lost their jobs and livelihood. WNBA starts Saturday. Fair enough. Crying doesn't get you anything. That's a full. Louisville will never get an apology. Unfortunately, I agree. Chris Jones should have got an apology from the local media. Not gonna happen. I hate that too. But again, I am glad. Every time this stuff comes out, I'm glad. I feel vindicated, especially for defending him. To me, it is vindication. 100%. It's 100% vindication. Like I say, you can always find one little thing. Okay, you were supposed to report this. And if you're gonna if you're gonna throw the book at somebody for not reporting, and 99, Rick Pitino told you, if I reported every rumor, they wouldn't have. Rick said, if I reported every rumor, they wouldn't have space on their answer machine. If all these coaches reported everything shady they heard. And that's the truth. He knows that's the truth. And if the NCAA turns that into, well, you should have did it anyway. It's like, okay, what do you want me to do? There's nothing I can do. I wouldn't get mad anymore. You know why I don't get mad anymore? Because I bring in Super Sixes. I bring in JJ trainers. I bring in, it's still Louisville. I bring in number one in the country grad transfers in Carly. I bring in number one JUCOs, and I can put a product on the field or on the court that can go toe to toe with anybody. I see Kentucky had 15 times the talent we had, and we busted them. Say it was luck, say it was anything, we busted them. We're putting a product on the court. Listen, I sent Coach Mack a text message after we beat Kentucky. I won't say what he texts back, but put it this way, he was ready to work. Think about it. Coach Mack just beat Kentucky. I sent him a congratulations message. He was ready to get to work. He didn't want to text about the Kentucky game. Put it that way. So when I tell y'all, he knows when he needs to make changes. He knows when he knows basketball. You can tell he knows basketball. Some coaches, oh man, thanks, man. We're awesome, blah, blah, blah. He's ready to go to work. In an honest moment. Hey, look, I might have texted him it. I don't even remember when, but it probably wasn't an appropriate time to be texting him, because I think I remember thinking, damn, it's pretty late to be texting him, but I'm like, maybe he'll wake up to this. He's ready to work. So I feel comfortable, like, okay, he knows what he's doing. It might take him a year to get something fixed or, something like that. Like, yeah, but that's coaching. He has a chip. That's for damn sure. We get mad, but we're better at controlling our anger, I think. Yeah, he asked about it. He found out he asked about it. Changed everything. It's going to the Final Four. Shout out to the field hockey team. Joe Havelo was in here. He's my original connection to the field hockey team. Oh yeah. We getting some penalties. Look, but here's the point. I think any penalty we get at this point from the NCAA is just going to be funny. it's going to be funny. Because after all this stuff came out, Rick Pitino, they loving him up at Iona because he's not a threat. Rick Pitino is not a Division I Power 5 threat. That's why he's cute and cuddly and lovable now. But if Rick's out here being a sympathetic figure and all this stuff going on, and Zion and all this stuff, and Cade Cunningham, brother or uncle getting head coach, like, it's going to be funny. Jay Bilas is going to crush the NCAA if they penalize us. All the reporters, we're going to be the sympathetic school. Watch, because that's the angle. That's the cool angle. It's going to be hilarious. Yeah, no, period. But Mac got to own that. Mac's going to have to own that. Mac is going to have to own that. You make strong moves. You're going to deal with pushback. Listen, when he stop letting the media come into the locker room, and he started putting it's a privilege to talk to the media. You got to do something really good and do something really bad. But I'm not going to have everybody just gossiping to the media about our team. He values a little bit more inner team strength and privacy and stuff like that. Listen, y'all, we're at 1:15. If y'all are in here, stop by the YouTube channel, Made for the Ville. YouTube.com/Made for the Ville. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification button so you know when we're going live. The notifications, I heard, are getting a little better, maybe a couple seconds late, but notification button, like button, subscribe button. The donations, again, shout out Jordan. Please, y'all. Shout out Jordan, supporting the channel, making sure we're here, making sure that we're set up. Listen, the sponsors, the support of the channel is what keeps me here every night at 11-ish, 11:30. So again, I do appreciate any, the donations on the scroll bar. It keeps me here. It keeps me giving y'all, all the good information and a little extra honesty. Because here's the thing. Again, I said it yesterday. Donation microphone, donation headphones, donation make the product better, and donations. Donations do go to an evening cocktail so we can have a little more fun sometimes. Enjoy your evenings. Sleep well. Take good care of yourself. Sarah, don't be starting no drama on social media tomorrow.